Hi everyone, welcome to Anju's Craft Obsessions. Today you will see me make a decorative wall shelf that is not made up of wood, but it is made of cardboard and little bit of spackling paste, which makes it a almost $0 craft. I think you would love it. Let's get started. I started with two pieces of cardboard that are 19.75 by 17.5 inches. And used carbon paper to transfer a picture. I cut the carbon paper to be the same size as cardboard so that when I transfer the picture, it will not be off-centered. The measurements are not project specific. You can change them as per your requirement, and if you want to use the same measurements, you can, of course. I made sure to choose a simple design with bigger areas because I'm going to carve this design on the cardboard, and cutting bigger pieces on the cardboard is always easier. I would suggest that you should use a sharp blade so cutting won't be frustrating. Also, it's better to use thinner cardboard because cutting through a thick cardboard is really difficult. I don't mean to scare you guys away, but I think my tips might make your life easier if you're going to try this project. In case if you guys are wondering where I get so much cardboard from, then when my sweet husband goes to Sam's Club, he picks a cardboard for me every single time. Since I use thinner cardboard, I use two pieces, but when I stick them together, I get nice and thick carved cardboard. To cover the rough edges of the cardboard, I stuck pieces of paper napkin all over the edges. You can use any kind of glue like white glue, colorless glue to stick these pieces, doesn't matter. While sticking the paper napkin, I did not realize that it's a textured paper napkin, and when the glue dried, the texture on the napkin started showing up all over my design, and I did not like that. So if you use a paper napkin, please make sure that it is smooth and does not have any texture on it. Next step is to make brackets and a shelf. Since the shelf is going to be 4 inches wide, to make the brackets for that shelf, I drew a rectangle that is 4.25 inches by 8.5 inches. And here I made a mark that is at 5 inches from the short edge of the rectangle. Here I drew the lines from the mark to the corner of the rectangle, forming a triangle since the brackets are going to be triangular shape. I made two triangles for each side of the brackets so the brackets will be nice and strong. After the brackets were ready, I just set them aside for now. Now I will make the frame for the carved picture. The cardboard size for the frame is the same as the cardboard I used in the beginning. Only difference is here I have also shown the measurements for the margins. Since the cardboard is thin, I used two pieces and stuck them together. And I stuck that frame on top of this carved cardboard, so now it looks like window. Here again I covered the rough edges with the smooth brown paper this time. To know the length of the shelf, I made the marks using the brackets first. Shelf will fit right between those two marks, so I'll know how big of a shelf I need to cut out of cardboard. I made a shelf out of 2 cardboard pieces as well, so it would be nice and strong. I stuck the shelf right between those two marks as shown. Once the shelf is stuck in place, I stuck the brackets also in their place. This additional glue will help the brackets to hold the shelf really well. I hid all the joints on the structure using the brown paper. Gesso was applied thinking that the bumps on the surface will get hid, but it did not work. So using the paintbrush, I just painted the whole design with the spackling paste. You can also use joint compound or wall putty paste. Before using the spackling paste, I was supposed to mix it nicely, but I forgot to do that. I guess you just live and learn. But the spackling paste did work. It did hide all the bumps due to the paper napkin, and it started looking quite smooth, and I was happy with it. Once the spackling paste dried, I painted the whole structure 2 times with white paint. These are the Dollar Tree hooks which have self-adhesive, but I wanted them to be stronger, so I used the glue gun to stick them. And this is how it looks in all white. In metallic with white frame and metallic with black frame. And finally, the usage of the shelf and hooks. I hope you enjoyed today's video. See you in the next one. Bye.